Hi everyone, it's Bridget Harrison again, and I am going to make a Snickerdoodle coffee. Now, you might ask yourself, why? Why would it make it at home? Why couldn't I go to Starbucks and get one myself? Well, I have a dietary need, which is I have to go sugar-free. So as much as possible. So tonight, we're going to make a cooking in your PJ series, but we're gonna do a coffee. So switch it up a little and not cook a recipe, so to speak, but make a coffee. And we're gonna make it sugar-free. Everything from the coffee itself to the sweet cold foam. So this is a Snickerdoodle coffee, and it's gonna feature sweet cold foam. And I'm gonna teach you how to make it sweet cold foam at home, which is really quick, simple, and you don't need fancy ingredients. You probably already have it at your house and you don't even know it. Now, you will need a special frother. I like an electronic frother. I have one right here. My lid, sorry, it comes with a lid, but you can see what's going on inside without it splashing and getting everywhere. So I tend to like an electronic better than the whippers that you have to go up and down. What makes a sweet cold foam or foam in your coffee is you got to have air in it. So if you don't have any air, you're not going to get the thick foaminess that you need. And I find with the handheld frother that you actually don't get enough air unless you go up and down the right, like the right hand movements, right sort of speed and everything. And for me, since I've suffered a stroke, it's really complicated for me, and I like things a little simpler. So we're just going to use an electronic one for tonight. So now I'm going to post the ingredients and everything you need down below. And so you can just follow along. And if you want to write down the recipe, it will be listed once the video is finally posted and uploaded. I'll go down and edit it and add it in for you. So what you're going to need for your coffee. Now, I had to brew mine ahead of time because I have dogs. And if I mention the word, I am also hard of hearing, and I use sign language for them. So they know if I do coffee, this is the sign for coffee. So I do that, or she smells it, my girl especially, she knows what coffee means. My boy actually knows what coffee means, but he doesn't get so excited as her. So I pre-made it. So let me get that out of the fridge. So I have my coffee in here. I brewed an 8-ounce K-cup on a strong brew setting. I'm going to, yes, I love Dunkin'. Not sponsored by them. I wish I was. I'm going to now put some ice in it because we're gonna make my my coffee. You can drink it hot if you wish, but mine is gonna be an iced coffee. So I'm gonna take this, fill it up with some ice, and it doesn't matter if you want a little bit or a lot. I filled up mine up, and I just did it like halfway. So halfway point in your cup if you want iced. Set it to the side. Now, for your coffee recipe, you want to take your hot coffee that you brewed, pour it over your ice. You can do this, set your K-cup up on your machine with a cup full of ice and brew it over that. But my cup is a little too tall, and so I had to do it this way. So here's my strong brewed coffee poured over ice. Okay. Gonna have to stir this around a little bit so the ice gets completely saturated in there. And now we're gonna make the coffee recipe. So what we're gonna do to make this sugar-free is we're gonna use one of my favorite syrups, the skinny syrups. Now I have right here, we're gonna use the white chocolate mocha. And then we're gonna use the cinnamon dolce. Now, the recipe is gonna call for 1 pump of your white chocolate mocha. And if you don't have a pump on yours, if you don't have a pump on yours, you can go ahead and grab your tablespoon, because 1 pump equals 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to measure out 1 tablespoon of the white chocolate mocha. Bring this over here so you can guys see what I'm doing. Grab your cup of coffee. You want 1 tablespoon. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. Into your strong brewed coffee. And then you're gonna next add 2 pumps of your sugar-free cinnamon dolce. So you can use any brand that you like. I find the skinny mixes taste pretty good, and they are easy to find in stores like Marshall's and Home Goods. You can find them there as well. So I happen to have a white chocolate mocha. I had to order. You can order online at Skinny Mixes. I believe they had a Christmas special, so sometimes they do run specials, but you can also get from Amazon. Now, the cinnamon tastes so good. I swear, if you can, I could drink it out of the bottle. But you want 2 pumps or 2 tablespoons. That's 1. And 2. Okay. Sorry if you hear a little noise. It's not professional video, but I'm trying here. That was me rinsing off the spoon. So now you have your coffee. It's your Snickerdoodle. Thank you. I thought you can get it out right. Stir it up. And that is pretty much your base, and you can add to it if you want. But we're going to kick it up a notch, and we're going to make the sweet cream cold foam. This is the interesting part. So let's set this aside and get going. So I have my electric milk frother. And you're going to need, for the sweet cream cold foam, you wonder what this is. It's just plain creamer. Believe it or not, just plain coffee creamer. You can use Coffee Mate, you can use Dunkin', you can use any kind of regular liquid coffee creamer that you wish, flavored if you want. I'm going to add a Starbucks Zero. It's a caramel macchiato. it's going to taste it's going to taste fine in this. Already have your white chocolate mocha and your cinnamon dolce. Add a touch of caramel to it. It's like a drizzle in your cup, but it's not so heavy. So we're going to put this into our, frother. And believe it or not, to make the sweet cream cold foam, we need 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of creamer. Make sure you fill it to the top, or otherwise it won't froth very well. You won't have much in there. Then next, you're going to need 1/8. So this is a Pampered Chef, but if you don't have one, you can maybe find a measuring spoon or something like that. This is a measuring cup though, and it has a 1/8 marking on it. So I use this. This comes in handy. So this is 1/8 of tablespoon of almond milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk, not regular milk, almond milk. And yes, it will still froth. I'll show you in the end product. Add it to your mixer. Now, to make it sweet, you're going to need some vanilla. Again, it's very easy to remember, only 1/8 of vanilla. Now, this is double strength. I love vanilla, so I will pour exactly 1/8, but if you like vanilla, you can go overboard if you want. It won't hurt it. It just depends on how much you like vanilla. So I'm going to look at my cup here. I had to figure it. It's on the other side. Sorry. All right. I'm going to measure 1/8 cup. Set this down. Yep, I measured it perfectly. I got an eye for cooking, y'all. If you can't measure, that's fine. Just pour it in there. And then, lastly, it's up to you if you want to do it or not, but of course I gotta do it. And of course I forgot to grab it. I'm always forgetting something, but next we're going to add ta-da! Sorry, 2 packets of Splenda. So 2 packets of Splenda right into your frother. Now, this is going to be the longest part, but you will be amazed at this frother. It virtually has no noise. Absolutely no noise. I had it, well, take that back. I'm deaf, so you guys might hear it, but I can't. And I was even wondering if it was working. I had to, remember there's a clear lid, and I had to look, and I was like, is it working? Oh my God, it's working. It's on. It's on. So I'm going to set this on. And then I'm going to show you right there. Okay, so we're going to turn it on, and there's different levels right here. So I can pick. You want it hot? So I'm going to turn it on. And then you just leave it sit. And let's see if I can show you what it's doing. Can you see that in there? I'm sure that's not video YouTube quality, but I'm doing my best here in YouTube or Facebook Live. So You can hear it. Listen. I'm right next to the frother. Oh, someone wants to bring the doggies on camera. Well, Tundra, come here, boy. He's gonna say hi. Tundra, up here. People want to see you, boy. Hey. He's not cooperating. Oh, now he's looking. He's looking. Dorsey, I'm sorry. I tried to bring them on. Oh, now he's looking. Oh, you getting mommy kissy? I love you too, boy. He's got the prettiest blue eyes. The baby girl, she's not smelling the coffee yet because I brewed it before. And I haven't, she hasn't seen the hand, my sign language sign. So she doesn't see it right now. So we're keeping quiet. My frother is still going. It takes some time to froth it because what it's doing is getting hot, heating that cold foam up and mixing it through the air so it's cycling up and down to bring in the air. And it will slow down. You can feel it up. What do you know? This is when you know it's done. It will start blinking at you. All right, you ready for the moment of truth? Sweet, creamy, cold foam, sugar-free. Got my spoon. Look at that. Look at the, right there. Now, oh, this is like delicious, this stuff. I can drink it straight out of the frother. Oh, got a good tip for you. This would be perfect on hot cocoa. Right now, it's so cold out, people are freezing. Me, on the other hand, I'm like hot as a blazes over here. I have my storm door open. I have the windows down. I'm like, and I'm not even in the, what'd you say, Florida or anything. I'm close, but not that close. But now, pour it over your coffee. Let me shut up the yapping and get pouring, like. Oh, you can see this. Now, if you want it extra foamy, you can put it in for another cycle. But let me take my, because I can't tilt this. If I tilt it, it will be all over the place. Look at that foam. I would probably run it through 2 cycles, honestly. It must be warm out. Now, there it goes. I would say 2 cycles, honestly. If you're going to make this, go and you're using almond milk, go 2 cycles and make sure you have, I forgot, I blanked out. Sorry, stroke brain. It happens. But I'm telling you now, I can live off the sweet cream cold foam. My friend likes to use it. Oh, she likes to heat up, have a coffee steamer, and that's basically like steamed milk frothed up. So you could, that's another way to use your electric frother. Another thing I like to do with this, and why I love electric more than a hand whipper, all I have to do is clean it, is put some water in there, and I rinse it out a little bit. And there is a, for you, those of you who are wondering, there is a max and fill line, so you can't go overboard with this. But I put it back on the base and run it through another cycle. And it will maybe show you guys a little bit better. How it speeds up and speeds down. I hope this is good enough for you, but I'll have the recipe down below for you. And thank you for tuning in and watching how to make a sweet cream cold foam snickerdoodle coffee, all sugar free. Have a good night.